to the security forces, which have cordoned off the areas as operations continue in the covered and adjoining areas of Rajouri district of Jammu. This has come as an encounter broke late last night after the movement of terrorists was spotted in the area. Meanwhile, the Indian Army's Chinar Corps has said in a post on X that 3 militants have been neutralized by security forces in 2 separate encounters in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara. Chinar Corps has said that in Machil, the joint operation has been launched by the Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir Police based on the intelligence inputs on the likely infiltration bit. It added that suspicious movement was observed in the bad weather and was engaged with the effective firing by own troops. 2 terrorists are also likely to have been neutralized, and in a similar operation in Tangdhar, 1 terrorist has been neutralized. The operation is underway in both the areas. Joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Ajay. Ajay, as you join us, what is the latest that's coming from the ground? We have been witnessing these visuals and these stories coming from the valley. Is the situation worrisome, or the security operations that are underway are going to yield good news for the Indian Army?
Well, 3 terrorists have been neutralized by the security forces in twin encounters in Kupwara's Machil and the Tangdhar area, and other operation in still continuing over here in the Jammu, in the Jammu region's Rajouri area. Just see that this is the forest area, thick forest area where terrorists are hiding in the forest, and it was last late night when security forces, they got some specific input about the movement of some terrorists in this area, and operation was launched. And at around 2 late midnight, 2 terrorists, they basically were spotted by the Jammu and Kashmir Police and Indian Army party. Those who were in the ambush, they immediately reacted, and then gunfight was broke out between terrorists and the security forces. Now forces, they are continuously doing searches in this area, because after the gunfight begins at 2, it was dark, and that's why terrorists, they managed to slip from this area to the other forest reach. So continuous operations are going on to ensure that every terrorist hiding in the forest area, they has to be neutralized. And this is the new terror hunt which has been started by the security forces in the Jammu and Kashmir, because earlier what was happening, that terrorists were trying to target and carrying out attack on the forces. We have seen that what has happened in the Kathua. 5 army jawans were they lost their life there in martyrdom, while terrorists, they attacked the vehicles convoy of the Indian Army, and 4 Indian Army jawans, they attained martyrdom. They were killed in action when terrorists, they attacked the patrol party in the Doda's Desa area. So these were the plan of Pakistan and Pakistani sponsored terrorists over here. But now, after last few days, this new strategy of terror hunting has been started by the security forces, and that's why we have seen that 1 terrorist was gunned down over there in the Asar area of Doda. 2 terrorists has been neutralized by the forces in the Machil sector, and 1 is being gunned down by the security forces by Indian Army in the Tangdhar sector. And operation still going on over here in the Rajouri's Khawas area, and this area basically is a forest region, and it is basically connected with the Riyasi district. So there are possibility that these terrorists could be hiding in the forest area, and they were out in the village to get some food or some logistic support from the overground worker. But on time information to the police, they led to this operation, this gunfight between the security forces and terrorists, and it is believed that soon they'll be able to neutralize them, those who are hiding in the forest area.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.